Once again, anyone can watch this, but it's especially for Trump supporters and MAGA who care about the Epstein files, who care about who's on that client list and them being exposed no matter who they are, because that's the one thing we have common ground on. If the Epstein client list is a neck, I'm one of the boots that stays standing on it. You know who doesn't care, who's actually mad that you and I care? Donald Trump. Trump tells those focused on Epstein he doesn't want their support. He went on another Truth Social rant complaining about all of you. It was long, but allow me to provide some highlights. Their new scam, they being the Democrats, of course, is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have bought into this bullshit hook, line, and sinker. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. You caring about Jeffrey Epstein and his victims is making you a pawn of the Democrats, and he thinks you're weaklings for it, and you are his past supporters because he doesn't want your support anymore. And his good little foot soldiers have fallen right in line and are running with this. People like Right White Trash on Twitter who said, listen up, blanks, the boss asked everyone to cut the shit with Epstein, so cut the shit. Is it going to change any of our lives whatsoever if you find out some celebrity or politician blanked a 16-year-old on Lolita Island? That's what Right White Trash had to say. He doesn't care that children were victimized. Considering he also makes posts like this, that's not that shocking. 10 minutes into Frozen and Chill with your niece, and she gives you this look. Awesome, dude. Maybe that's the reason your account is now suspended on Twitter. That's the kind of person who doesn't care, but let me ask you something. What reason would someone have for not wanting to expose the potential clients of one of the worst and most powerful pedophiles that we know of? What possible reason would someone have for saying, I don't want a list of his clients to be out there publicly?
He won't release the list because he's on the list. He won't release the list because he's on the list.
This seems like a good time to remind everyone that he and Jeffrey Epstein were friends, that he felt bad for Gla Maxwell when she was prosecuted, that before he was president, a woman filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein claiming that when she was 13 years old, they took turns on her over a weekend. That deposition is out there. Video from it is out there. It is horrific. And that case was only dropped when she stopped showing up to court and no one saw her again. She just kind of disappeared. Oh, and let's not forget that his DOJ said, oh, it definitely was him, like himself, and here's the unedited footage to prove it. Except nearly 3 minutes of the video had been cut, and the metadata showed that they made that edit in Adobe Premiere. Why would you edit stuff out if it was all legit? Why would you need to do that? Why would you hide any of this? Unless